and welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on here. What's going on? We getting bigger and bigger. We hold up. So, Lions, I came on here to talk to y'all because listen, I want to talk about just stipulate. How you say it, stipulation? I just woke up, by the way, so I know I look a little. I know, and this boxes are throwing me off back there too. So it's like, let me see what I can do real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me see. Because because look, we I needed to be right. Do I like that? Ooh. I should have did this before I came on here. But it's fine though. So I really want to talk to y'all about really how people have done me, when it comes to just certain stipulations they've tried to put on me and different things like that, throughout my whole life, just in general, something I really realized recently for real. People a lot of times they want you to feel like you need them, okay? They want to feel like you need them, okay? And if I'm being honest, just thinking about shit, just looking at my life and just looking at me and just how hard I've worked for real, I've never needed anybody, A lot of the people that I've met, specifically like older guys and stuff like that, they've always tried to make me, how do I put it? It's like, it's given like they've always tried to like break me down, so I have to come back to them. But I'm very independent, I'm very resourceful. I've always took care of my own self. Um, if you're new to the Lions, then welcome. I know I look a little bit rough right now. It's because I just woke up, so. But it's like I get a lot of stuff done for real myself. Like, y'all know I'm in the process of moving, so everything is cleared out. And I'm just really sitting back thinking, like, I've asked people for help and stuff like that, but nobody ever came through. So I've always got stuff done myself. And it's more so like people have always tried to jingle like little stuff in front of my face, like, I'll help you, but, and it's like, it will never be anything anyway. Like, I say it won't be anything because I'm not doing anything. I don't know. Nobody's ever came up to me and be like, will you suck my, for some, they've never done anything like that. Like, that's never happened. But people will try to try you. People will try to try you. Are you gonna pay? Are you gonna? If you're gonna pay, we can go out. Um, but people will try to try you. People will try to do too much. You know what I mean? And I think it's just imperative that I put my foot down for real, for real. Like, and to if I come off rude or whatever, I'm supposed to. To you anyway, at least anyway. That means you didn't have the best intentions for me. So that's what it is. Because deep down inside, I'm a very nice person. I'm a very kind person. Not even deep down inside. I'm a very kind person, a very sweet person. If you get the angry side of me, it's because you aren't shit. Supernova. I like that. I like that. I just woke up, y'all. So please, um, literally, like I just woke up like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Listen, just because your dad wasn't in your life and your mom is built like a knock knee, ring around into a big back bitch, that doesn't mean that you can come on my live and say whatever you want to say. You must be gay yourself. Let me put you in timeout like I do. You know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Uh, If you're a hater of me, you don't love yourself. Like for real, if you don't like me, it's something within me that you don't like, and you need to fix that. That's the God honest truth. So don't come on here with that bullshit. Let me read y'all's comments. And it's like I'll let you have that today because believe it or not, like he said, flamboyant. Boy, please. Um, hence my what I was saying right there. People love to try to humble me. You can't humble me though. Not even people, haters, because the people love me for real. Even people who don't know me, they see something, they love me. It's a hater. So that's really just that. But back to what I was saying. A lot of people that I've met, like, I don't know, like my mom or my dad, my just people that I've dated, they've always felt like, oh, Mason's gonna need me. He's gonna need me. I will go walking around looking like a woolly mammoth. I will go walking around looking broke. I will go walking around just taking care of myself before I make somebody feel like I need them, because I don't in all actuality. I really, it's like I'm superhuman. Like I really be getting stuff done. I really be getting, like, when you by yourself, you don't have time to complain. You know, you don't have time to worry about just who's supporting you, who's not supporting you. I looked in the mirror yesterday. I said, bro, I'm so fucking tired, but I can't give up. I'm not in the space yet where I can just stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I'm at peace, it seems like my environment wants to bring me out of my peace. I'll be relaxing. All of a sudden, people start making, just doing the most. Um, Wait a minute. Hit me on Instagram. Aloha. Oh my gosh. Welcome from Hawaii. Oh my gosh. Aloha. Ooh, I did go to Hawaii one time in 2018, and I ate this food called poo poo. If you know what I'm talking about, it's like the clear noodles. It's, it wasn't that good, but I did experience that. Right in the, no, that says Wayne. I'm tripping. Wayne. Now you got to text me on Instagram, text me on Facebook. You know, um, yeah. So that's really just that. So I've had my share. Not I've had my share, but it's just, I'm gonna be real with you. Somewhere along the lines last year when I came back home and I was surrounded by a bunch of older people, I got lost in the sauce. Like, I don't know, by lost in the sauce, I guess I felt like, because I'm very mature, I didn't know if the people my age were going to be attracted to me. It was just, I ain't gonna say that, I'm not gonna say that. I just know I'm mature. I'm a businessman. I have a lot of things going on. So the average person, a person who ain't got nothing going on, a person who ain't doing nothing, you're not gonna want to be with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I motivate people. So it's like, yeah, so it feels good, that I can see that I know my type for real. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. And I think, like, a lot of time people have come into my life, and they get they get the wrong perception of me. They think they know me. I think that one of the biggest misconceptions that people have about me is that I'm like very aloof or like la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? No, it's like I keep my inner child ablaze, but I'm also very like, because you have to be about your shit. You have to be about your business. You have to like be about your stuff for real, for real. You tired of Hawaii? I know. I can't wait till I go back. I'm gonna tear it up. Y'all, I literally was thinking like I deserve a trip so bad, and I was thinking like, when do I want to go, or where do I want to go? And I was thinking Hawaii is definitely on the list, and I'm gonna act the buck fool. I'm gonna act the buck, not too buck wild, but I'm gonna do a little something, something. Y'all, I've been so contained, the past year. I've been so like, no, no, no. I want to act up a little bit. I want to act up a little bit. I want to act up a little bit, and that's that. I'm glad that I built this last year, building my brand. Um, which island? I don't know just yet. Um, what island was I on the first time? I'm not gonna lie. When I did land in Hawaii, we was on the broke side. So I said, mm, "Do y'all want me to go live later on today when I get a haircut or no? Let me know." We was on the broke side, and I said, "Why? What is this? We paid $2,500 to get on the broke side of Hawaii." Because like, be for real, y'all. In the flyers they have, like, it looks like, you know what I mean. So let's be for real. This is 2018. Okay, this is like I was like 17 years old when I was in high school actually. So like I'm like, what's going on? Like this is not what I expected. Then we went to the airport. It was no, literally, like the part where we landed at, it looked like a third world country. It looked like a third world country. Loca. It really did. It really did. So yeah. Yeah, but it was a wonderful experience. My first time smoking weed was in Hawaii. Weed is free in Hawaii, I think. People were on the streets with signs saying, "I need money for free weed." And I'm gonna be real with you. If you're gonna be that bold and ask for it, I might be that bold and give it to you. I'm just gonna be honest as hell. A lot of people, a lot of people fake the funk every day. They be like, like a lot of. Let's use a crackhead for instance, and we just vibing right now. I know I got my message, but we're just vibing. Hold up. Crackheads, they work for their money every day. I'm from the hood, so I know a couple crackheads. I would respect the person more if they had a sign out there and the sign said, "I need money for weed." Here you go. Because here you go. So yeah, that's really just that. I was in Honolulu. I was in Honolulu. I was in Honolulu. I don't think we ever went to another island, if I'm being honest with you. We did go. I'm gonna be real with you. If you ever do get a chance to visit Hawaii, if you're not from there, if it's not your native land, you definitely should go visit it. For me, foreign territories, I always feel so spiritually connected to them. I don't know why, but I just always do. And that was just a great time in Hawaii, for real, for real, for real. Like the show, the peace, the tranquility, the beautiful water. I went to Hanama Bay. You know, Loca. Do you know? You know Hanama Bay, right? It's beautiful there. It's so beautiful there. Like you can just put your head in the water and see all the fish riding, swimming around, riding around. Um, so yeah, that's there. So back to what I was saying. A lot of people have tried to like put stipulations on me. Hawaii's expensive. No, I'm not gonna lie because I did pay $3.50 for a McChicken, and this is when McChickens were $1.50 over here in South Carolina and in Georgia. Um, $3.50 for a McChicken, y'all. Because y'all know I'm for the people. That's too much. That's too damn much for a McChicken. I paid $2.59 for Arizona. Arizonas are only $1. Yes, I love Hanama Bay. It's beautiful, but the coral reef is so like rough. If you don't watch where you step, you can tear your foot up. So you can't play. And then like, what's them little things in the water when you go too far out in the water? That what's they call y'all? Like the what are they called? The little holes it suck you in. You got to watch those too. That's why I didn't go too far. And not to be funny, but I was in high school and a lot of my group members were white, and I had my life jacket on. I wasn't gonna go out there in that water like that. No, 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 no. But I think that's very crazy. I think that's very, very crazy. That you say that because Hawaii. Maybe because I paid my trip in advance, so I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. But I didn't realize that it can be that expensive. I already knew that. I, Loca, Loca, we're not Loca. We're here, but we're gonna just let that slide for real. But yeah, like it's I didn't realize that. The last time I went was 2018. And I didn't live there. I only stayed there for like 2 weeks, or really a week and a half, if I'm being honest with you. So I do plan to visit, again. But I'm not gonna lie, like even though I am making money and everything like that, I still don't see myself paying no $4 for no McChicken. Girl, wrap it up. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Or like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just some things just don't make sense, and I just don't think paying $2.79 for Arizona. No, no. I'm just thinking about it. Like no, 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 no. No, I understand. You're not racist. That's not racist. You know how many white people talk bad about people every day, and they say that they swear they're not racist. So that doesn't matter. You can't be racist, babes. You can't be racist. Wait, are you from like? Are you a native of the islands? What? I'll have to get the cows myself. I'll have to get the cows myself, baby. That's too much. $10 for some milk. Put it back on the shelf. Put it back on the shelf. Oh my God. Listen, I'm doing this because I'm independent, y'all. I don't have no boyfriend, no like nobody taking care of me. So even with me growing, even with my influence, I'm not rich yet. I'm not even really. I'm not even 1,000 there yet. I'm 100 there. That's too much for some milk. Hawaii has to lower that. They really got to lower that. So you're from the islands. Chitty chitty bamba. I love that. I love that. Even though that was completely Mexican, that was not Hawaii. But every time I just think about the island, I get a little spicy. I don't give a damn. If you don't like it, go on to somebody else. That's so dope. That's so dope. I love that. Is Hawaii said Kauai, or Hawaii? And I'm gonna keep it real. I did try to learn Hawaii. If y'all have a native language, forgive me if it seems like I'm being funny, but I did try to learn a little bit of Hawaiian, and it's hard as hell. The language is hard to learn. Not gonna lie. So yeah, Which one should you move to? Let's see. I'm gonna keep talking about what I'm talking about, but I'm curious about your conversation. I want to know why did you pick Texas or Illinois? Texas or Illinois? Like why those states? Okay, so yeah, so the stipulation, essentially, y'all, people have wanted to make me, they've wanted to be my gatekeeper, want me to need them to get to where I'm going. And babes, I'm the future gatekeeper. People gonna have to come through me to get to where they're going. I'm changing the whole industry. You're not gonna do nothing crazy or nothing like that. Do you got the talent? Do you got it or not? I'm the gatekeeper around this. So I'm very independent. I'm natural. I'm building something that people have not seen before. I don't need to go through anybody else. And I think, like, if I'm being real with you, like, the mere fact that, like, how people have tried to, like, try me or just do certain things, it's like, never be a sellout, y'all. I'm a country person. That's why. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. If you like the country, try Georgia. I'm from South Carolina, but I work out of Georgia. I think Georgia is good, and Georgia is not that expensive to me, and South Carolina is not expensive at all. Point blank, period. But you won't get the same, like, city life you're looking for if you want to go to somewhere like Texas or somewhere like Illinois isn't the city, but yeah, you know. The point of the matter is that I'm getting bigger and bigger. I'm connecting with my people, new people, my people. The Lions Den is getting bigger. Listen, my new profile picture. Why every time when I come on here and I show my body, insecure people unsubscribe from me? I spent years like this. I grew up fat, black, and ugly. If you let society tell it. So when I want to show myself off, when I want to love myself, rock with me. The world, it's not ego. It's the real deal confidence. You got Ohana is grandmother. It's Ohana grandmother in North Carolina. I did watch Lilo and Stitch, and Lilo and Stitch taught me my basics about Hawaiian. So if you didn't watch Lilo and Stitch, you don't have no basics. So that's really just that for real, for real. You know what I mean? But like that's one thing I can notice, y'all. Like for real, for real. Family, family. I love that. Oh, beautiful. I love that. One thing I can say though is like every time I listen, how do I put this? I guess I could say my YouTube is finding real traction now. So like y'all, I've lost 33 subscribers in the past 2 week and a half. I've lost 34 subscribers. For real, for real. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the hell is going on. But I noticed that like when I started to post more clips, like more like shorts, it started to like tank a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me off a little bit because it's like, bro, I'm being my authentic self. It's like people who hate on me, they don't love themselves because I'm not the person to hate on for real. Like, why are you hating on me? It's something within me that you hate, that you either you wish you didn't have it or you wish you had it or whatever it may be. It's something because it's like why are you hating on me? So I realized that like I've lost 33 subscribers in the past week. I even was talking to Chat GPT, like what the fuck is going on? And I noticed that last night when I went to sleep, because yesterday we're in the Ain't No Lover Boy FR era. Excuse me, my laptop is right here. We're in the Ain't No Lover Boy FR era, and my album is coming out, so we're working on I'm Ready. I'm Ready is my single. I'm Ready is skin, it's cheetah print, it's bare print, it's me ripping away all the facades and stuff like that. Bare skin. I post a picture. I changed my profile picture on here, y'all. Why I woke up this morning and I lost 4 subscribers. I said, what the hell? I'm not backtracking. If you're either gonna get with me or you're gonna get lost. Cause yeah, it is what it is. I'm not doing any of that. Let me read your comment, Loca. The hard part is being away from home. It's the food, the beaches. In Illinois for the 4th, I like to be home. Oh, so you have family in Illinois too? That's awesome. That's awesome. And listen, y'all, never forget just because I'm on a platform and just because I'm up here, I ain't got to talk to the people. I don't mind having a conversation. I hate funny acting shit. Going on with that. So Loca, are you in Hawaii right now, or are you in Illinois right now? Zubar, oh my God, Zubar, I was thinking about you the other day. I actually was thinking about Sweden in general. So Zubar, I'm so glad to have you back. I'm so glad to have you back. For real, for real, for real. This is what it is for me. This is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. Listen, so if you don't get it, you're not meant to get it. And listen, Don't be trying to come back 2 years from now, 10 years from now, talking about, yeah, I remember you. You know, you unsubscribed. You didn't believe in me, so get your ass on. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Are you flying? Are you? I mean, the only choice you have is to fly. I don't think there are many boats. You know, I did. I wanted to go on a cruise. I wanted to go on a cruise, Loca, and I was like, I don't think there are any cruises in Hawaii. You know what I mean? I don't think they have any cruises in Hawaii, or like any cruise ships that go there. But so I think you would have to fly. But yeah, I don't want nobody. Don't backtrack in the next couple years. None of that, because I remember names. Especially if I remember your name. Oh, you're done. You unsubscribed. You dropped a hate comment. You did all this. You did because listen, I'm gonna be a global superstar. I'm gonna be a global superstar. You know, because I was born for this. You know, I may not have that light skinned, bright white look. You know, I may not be tall and sleek and fit and all that other shit. But baby, I'm a superstar. I'm global. Oh, I'm global. I'm not supposed to fit in a box. I am the box that they're supposed to be fitting in. You know, it's that simple. Whoever is dropping comments, and let me view the messages. Mm. Anyway, let's hide that bullshit. Let's hide that bullshit. Um, so yeah, Zubar. You know what? Where's Zubar? Zubar, if you're still in the chat, let me know. Zubar, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Zubar, you're a moderator. And Loca, if you stay around, you can become a moderator too. Um, so yeah. I really love Zubar. Y'all, I realize I have a lot of lions in Sweden. I'm really like in America, I'm a big deal, but overseas, I think the people are gonna. I think they love me, and I love them too. Like I love foreign culture. It's so y'all. Let me tell y'all something. So this is no lie. This is no lie. This is about 2 3 days ago, maybe like a week, about 4 days ago, and something really hit me deep in my chest for real. And I was just thinking, like, because you can see your numbers, you can see where people stream their music from, and I have a lot of foreign countries who people who like. And I was just thinking about, Ghana and Africa and stuff like that, or just third world countries, and I began to cry. Like when I tell you I began to cry, I started to cry like hysterically. Like I started to like boo hoo. And I started thinking, and it wasn't tears of sadness. It was tears of like, oh my God. Mm. People around the world love me. And like you gotta think about it, the way people in those third world countries, how they connect with music, they don't have anything. The artists that they support, they love them, they ride for them. Like that is a feeling. That is a feeling. Like I started to cry in here. I started to like boo hoo, like literally like hyperventilate because I guess I just tapped into like I don't know. I guess like I said, I tapped into the future for real, and it's like I could feel the energy of just imagine being in Ghana and all those people yelling my song. It's like whoa, this is otherworldly, and it's not about the money. It's about just connecting. Like y'all, music connects people. Music brings people together. I gotta calm down just thinking about it. Like that's something I'm ready to experience. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Miriam? I really appreciate you, Loca. I really, really do. I really, really do. Don't ever feel forced. Come back to the Lions Den when you're ready to come back to the Lions Den because I'm gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. Every time you check it, every time you come back, I'm gonna be bigger and bigger. So yeah, but the feeling, the appreciativeness I have for like overseas, foreign territories, like y'all don't understand how. And it's not an America thing. It's not about being born in America. It's about just having privileges that other people don't have. Like, and the fact that like you see these people in um, Indonesia, wherever they may be, they don't even have a regular house. They live in a stone building. So the fact that they're streaming my music, it just hits me deep. It makes me want to get bigger and go back to these countries and help them. For real, for real. I want to put houses all across the nation. Ugh. Whew. Just really helping the world. Like for real, really helping the world. Like it sends chill bumps up my spine. If you don't, because listen, this is like a spiritual thing. Like what I'm doing is something different. Even I haven't seen this before. So sometimes when I get like little ticks and stuff. It's like I'm really gonna help the world. Right. Change your name to what? I'm really gonna help the world while healing it through my music. Listen, and it's not corny, it's not cliche. Even though I told you a lot of that corny cliche shit is true, but it's the real deal. Music brings people together. I don't know if y'all notice when you listen to music, do you not feel the chill bumps up your body? When you listen to your favorite song, it's like, oh. And I'm trying to break it down so that even the dumbest person could get it, you know? When you listen to your favorite song, you listen to music, you get those whoo, whoo. Unless I'm just some type of musical genius and music just really does the most for me. But you know what I mean. Music brings people together. It ties into communities. And I think that's just what I'm naturally doing. And I've spent so much time trying to like force myself up through this. I think you should keep your Hawaiian name. Keep your roots. Keep your roots and make it bigger off of that. What was I saying? I think it's, just important that I do my job and what I'm supposed to be doing. I think it's very important that I do my job and what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's healing the world through my music, healing the world through my art, also healing the world through me being me. That's just what I do. That's really just what I do. I spend a lot of time trying to like force myself to go through. It's so many artists, on the East Coast, the West Coast, in America, not even the world, that are trying to push themselves through this system. Y'all remember yesterday when I went on live and I talked about the system and the artist being just the face of it all? I'm no longer doing that. I'm making my own system, okay? And I'm forcing my way through here, and I'm going a different route, you know? It's meant for me to be a global sensation, not just an American sensation, a global sensation around the world. Um, and so I can feel it. I can see it already. I can feel it. I can feel it in my chest. That's how I know it's close. It's like, it's a feeling of like gratitude. Gratitude. You too, you too. Spin the block again, spin the block again. Um, yeah. So that's really just that, y'all. That's really just that. A lot of people have tried to put stipulations on me, tried to make me need them. I've never needed them. I've always kept it pushing. Um, I think I've worked the beginning of my 20s like this so that the rest of my 20s, I turned 25 in a month. So that the rest of my 20s can be in my 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s can be in ease. I think like I was racing against this clock, you know what I mean? Like this clock that says I need to have kids by now, I need to be stable in a mansion, all this different type of shit. And it's like I'm right where I need to be right now. And it's like somehow I still was racing against this clock, but I still beat the people who were, who had the kids already. They already have the stable job. They already have the credit cards and the home, you know what I mean? But I still somehow, So stay on your course. Stay on your track. Never, never, never. And I'm only closing my eyes, y'all, because like I said, I just woke up and my eyes are tired as hell. Tired as hell. So, never, feel like you have to just, I don't know, like be yourself. You don't need people. People need you, babes. People need you, and that's the God honest truth. Okay? That's the God honest truth. I'm getting a haircut today. And listen, I think I'm gonna go live on Instagram, if I'm being honest. I think I'm live on Instagram for my haircut, so I really love y'all. Keep it hot, keep it spicy. It's your boy Mason Jyree and Abontoir. Listen, every day, believe it or not, I actually like coming on here and giving a topic and then talking to y'all. It ain't gotta be teacher and student every day. God damn, y'all. Okay, so expect to have fun with me. Damn, it ain't gotta always be so meticulous and so articulate. Even though that's who I am. But listen, I love y'all. Keep it hot, keep it spicy. It's your boy Mason Jyree, and if you're new to the Lions Den, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on here. We getting bigger and bigger, better and better, and we shitting turds, I mean bricks, on any and everybody who said we are who we are. I love y'all, and I won't talk. Jessica, I hope you subscribe for this shout out, baby. Shout out to Jessica.